Okay. It is post-game time. Now, the big question is, I don't know what save that is. Is there an easy way to exit out? So, I am going to open things up with chat now. I'm going to ask questions. I don't want to go... If there's another boss I haven't done, I don't want the mechanics of how to beat things, but where things are, things I've missed, now we can talk about it. Alright? First things first. Is there a shortcut out of this dungeon? This is where yet like, this is my time to shine! Is there a quick way out of here? Oh, the warp spell. Thank you. Nice. Which I could have used to get out of the Fanatic's tap. No. Well, I didn't know. I can't believe that I had to walk all the way down. I was like, bro. I'm missing 4 characters. So it seems. Is this right? Am I really missing 4 characters? One Shadow, one's that other dude, or is it just 2? How many characters am I missing? Let's talk about the characters that I'm missing. One of these spaces is Shadow, for sure, but you've made it very clear he's unobtainable anymore. I can't get him back. He's gone. He's a hero we'll remember. Right? I didn't let him die. Anyway. Apart from that other one dude that was in the credits, is it just that one? Is there any other characters missing? Just Joe. Where can I get him now? Or is it like something I had to do ages ago? Is he obtainable now? He is. Let yourself get swallowed by a Zoni. What the heck's a Zoni? Do I have to do anything special, or do I just sit there and wait for them to do something? In gold. Yum, yum, yum. You did this last time, just wait. Okay. How would you know this? How would there'd be no way to figure this? Oh, that's crazy. There's like no real clue. Welcome to the end zone. Is there anything else on this island, by the way? This island's bugged me for a while because it doesn't do anything. Munch. Oh gosh, we got a whole new oh, lit. Really? Oh, okay. Oh, I went the wrong way first. A whole cave. Let me guess, there's like 80,000 monsters inside of him, right? What are you doing? Ping! What? What's that? Come on, you go! Watch him never do it now. Okay. The heck? Ba-da-ba-ba. 669 experience. Yeah. Okay. Need a red jacket. Okay. Oh. This is a banger. No, he didn't touch me! Okay, this is kind of fun. A tap dancer? Convert? Covert? Was there any moments in the game where I missed something blindingly obvious or something, or like you were like, "Wow, you did that differently"? I thought. Now that we're past the point where you guys ain't gonna worry about spoiling much now. What do you mean? Oh, I do have a question. Is there any super bosses in this game that isn't like Doomgaze and there's dragons? Is there any like? Is there a super boss in this game at any point? So there isn't really. I kind of feel like there was room to do one. Like, don't get me wrong, Kefka was a challenging fight, and like the hardest content in the game, I feel like was that tower, the Fnatic tower, because of the mechanic of the dungeon, I guess. But that's because the even the random encounters are difficult there to deal with. He moves faster than her animation. What are those things anyway? What is knocking me over? Oh, on the Game Boy Advance version only, is that? I don't understand the arena thing in this game, actually. Like, the whole item thing, like, I'm not sure, it didn't seem that well put together. You know the one that becomes an arena? It just kind of was like, you gamble an item, and that determines what enemy you get. Yeah, the Colosseum. And this is something I'm not understanding about. There's no way to figure out what enemy is what, or how to get them, or unlock them. Yeah, but it's like, I used a potion and I just kept getting the enemy that sneezes me out. There's no, like, definitive way to figure out what items give you what, right? Oh, that's why. No! You know how many times in the game I've wanted them to jump across bridges and they don't do it? But here they do. Look at Maverick. Some of the items you can win are more broken than the divines. Wait, so there's an item in there that I definitely don't have yet. No. Yeah, this is the bit where you can tell me anything about the game, pretty much. Apart from like a mechanic of like Doom games, I don't want to like stuff up. Yeah, tell me, tell me everything. This is the moment where you get to go crazy and just tell me everything. You know how the OBS settings weren't saving? Yes. Have a fake mustache. Like. I may or may not have forgotten to have actually write the new stuff with it. Well, it works, it just doesn't work past the first, the next thing. What are these dudes? Okay. I get they actually have a cycle. I just saw it. I just figured it all out. You're working? Oh, it's all good. Well, if there's anything like, we can, like I said, I'm doing a second playthrough where I play Sellies only, so there's some things we can do with Sellies, maybe. Or we can use that file to do things like, we'll try and save Shadow and stuff, see what the outcomes are. Why are you missing everything, Fabian? Get good. Oh, we're back road. Oh. Let's kill them! What are you blocking? What's this cave called? The game doesn't tell you the names of the places. I did miss that, the game not telling me what the name of each place is. Okay, that was odd. A Zephyrcate. What the? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know where to go next. I don't know where to go next. I don't know where to go next. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. What an interesting idea. Where am I going? Wait. Okay. Go-Go's cave. Oh yeah, what was that chest in the final dungeon with the red star on it. What was that about? Oh, you Papega Marsh. There's a chest over there. What a fun idea this is. Jump on chest to get. This is like a fun little side adventure, isn't it? There he is. You know, I recognize the sprite for sure. So. Shrouded in odd clothing. Is this a man, a woman, or should we ask? Again, the comedy. Really good balance of everyone. I am Gojo. Master of Simulacrum. My miming skills will astonish you. Yes, I have been idle for too long. If I deem you worthy, I will mime your actions in battle. But first, you must tell me what you're doing here. Go. It is go. I don't know. Things are pronounced differently everywhere. I'm just trying to appease everybody. I was going to call it go, but it felt a bit off. And then everyone was going to be like, actually, Marsh, you're saying it wrong. It's Celes, not Celeste. What an unusual tale. But I sense you're trying to help make things right again. This should be fun. When do we leave? Wait, how did he walk inside me? Is that it? He just randomly joined? What's that? Alright. Warp puck. Cool. Right. We'll test him out in battle when I get there. Oh, warp! Of course. I never used warp once all that time. Crazy. So he will mime everything I do, right? So if I go... He's basically a mime character, right? Shame he has no side story. They could have like developed him, made him like characters like more. Is there anything else about him, or is it just that? Because on the one hand, it's useful if you're like double ultramarine. Oh, explain sketch to me. Right, so sketch, I get what control is, right? But I don't get sketch. Oh, it just uses an ability. Okay, so then control is the level up of that, which is manipulate. Okay, cool. Because it wasn't really explained very well in this game. And then Gal, learning abilities and Gal on the belt was a bit off as well. Yeah, control is basically manipulate in Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, I'm with you. I like the gimmick. God, I hope I bump into this Doom gaze, I guess. But... all the enemies in the belt are enemies you encounter in the game. Oh, really? So they never. I always thought they'd just be the same enemies. Oh, that's interesting. And then, how does it work? Remember that time that I copied their ability? Gal, he disappeared for like a fight and then came back. Is he just like learning the way of how they work or something? Also, what's the deal? Anyone can answer this, by the way. What's the deal with dance? Right, what is Mog actually good, or is Mog just like kind of like, why is it stumble? What randomly learning things? Like it just felt off to me. Like I just found Mog. I feel like I missed the point of Mog. And then the rages of the enemies he leapt on. Okay, hold on. It's over! Just like that, we beat him! GG! Bye-bye, Doomgaze. Just have a bunch of ultimas ready to go. You're not escaping this time. Piece of Magicite pops out of Doomgaze's mouth. We got it! We got him! We got Bahamut! Just like that. Doomgaze don't replenish HP after each encounter. Oh, okay, so it's like ultimate weapon. Again, another thing where the mechanic in 7 has kind of come from here. Ultimate weapons HP is 1 HP and it decreases for each. It's the same HP. And the only time it replenishes the final encounter to a certain that if you do too much damage to it. That's super cool. I like that. So it doesn't feel like each fight is like wasted kind of thing. What does Bahamut do? Is there any other bosses? I think that's it, right? That's just the dragons, Doom. Mog dances have a better chance of working if the terrain is the same as the dance you're using. So it's useless in the last part of the game, basically. So how does it learn? That's an interesting one. So okay, that's interesting. So like, but I always felt it's random abilities. Sometimes I do one of them, and it did something different each time. It's not like it was the same move. Maybe at the table or something. Flare! Let's go! Flare! Mog has a pool of abilities it can use for each dance. Oh, okay. So yeah, I did feel like I wasn't sure if it was just random stuff happening all the time. Cut through magic defenses. Man, I wish we had Bahamut. Where's the strong fight? Well, I'm glad we got the Doomgaze thing out of the way. That felt like it was going to be a pain until we caught it this one in there. Apologies, Crawler, but I'm ending you. I want to see Bahamut's animation. Stun flare. He looks kind of cool in this. His sprite looks amazing. You can only learn it in the world of balance. Okay, here's our next item. Golem. Who will give me 1,000 GP? 4,000. Can I bid? 8,000. Wait, I don't even get to. It's not like 9 where you get to pick an amount. It just goes, oh, do you want to? Go to this person. Please take it away. Golem. Well, that's all today. Come back again real soon. Is this like 9? We're walking in and out. It starts again. Yeah. Okay, here's our next item. What the heck is that? A 1200 of an airship. Do I hear 5,000 GP? And going once, going to 7,000 GP. And we got a 7,000 GP. Well, about 10,000 GP. And then everyone else said it was 20,000, 20,000, 30,000. Oh my god, anyone else? Anyone going once, going twice, 40,000 GP. And sold to the green hair girl of that. Papa, I want that, please. No, you don't. Now pipe down. I want it, buy it, pretty please. 50,000. 60,000. 100. Whoa, okay, 1 million GP. What? 1 million GP? The whole room was like, what? Oh, to this lucky person, take it away, please. Yahoo! Thanks, Papa. Yahoo! Oh, all right. But just this one, son. Keep it a secret from Mama. How have you got? Even I don't have 1 million GP. Oh, we have our treat for the day. Let's go home. Yippee! That's all for today. Come back soon. It was kind of funny. The whole room went, what? So the auction house only opens up at this part of the game, right? Not early. Go to stop and save. Who are we missing? I'm missing 3 Espers. You can tell me who they are and where they are if you'd like. I swear, I tried to do the auction early in the game and it wouldn't let me. What, even though the spaces are all randomly placed? I understand if one of them at the top or the bottom, like maybe this one, I still feel like there's 2 missing, right? No? Oh, it's surely not. Surely I'm missing 2. These are very suspicious gaps. Oh, okay. So Raiden moved down here. Okay. So who am I missing? Is it another auction? Also, it's another auction. Did I? Oh gosh, I forgot to check how much money I got. Is there something else in Nash? I swear Nibbles mentioned something about there's like something else hidden in Nash. Here is the expended chest. Inside is a hero ring. There is something very important. Okay. Where do I need to go in Nash? Okay, let me try and... If I pass... Okay, I'll just pass this. Oh, I don't have to flipping bid. I can just do the whole Final Fantasy 9 trick. I don't want a hero ring. I'm not wasting my GP on this. Although I have 300, 337770. Something very important. Sounds strong. We'll do that after this when I figure out. How'd you type? Oh, here we go again. Wait, isn't this just a repeat? The same kids here as well. Same scene. Good luck. No, I didn't mean to buy. 1 million GP. $1 million. Some items you can never get. Oh, okay, I'm with it. Yeah, it's clearly a gimmick thing. I love that theme of this town. It's so good. That back to back, really? Back to back. You hit the game hit me with the back to back. I've seen 3. I want it. No, you don't. That's a real child parent moment, if I'm being honest with you. I want that. No, you don't. Trust me, you don't want it. You really don't want it. But I do. No, you don't. You really don't. You don't want it. Say it with me. You don't want it. Good writing. Minutes? I'll give it a few goes. What ability did you get with it? Is it like Fire 1? That'd be like a proper troll. Don't worry. I get bad RNG in the fights and maybe we get good RNG outside the fight. There's just no way this happened 3 times in a row. There's just no way I got this 3 times in a row. It was in no more. $1 million cheap. I just don't get any luck. It is true, I do have the worst luck. Man, it's so weird to look at a phone and it not hurt my eyes. Yeah. If you know, you know. You know my story. I keep looking at my phone because I'm so used to actually kind of enjoying looking at my phone now, other than 2 horrible bright lights staring at me or like trying to. Oh, I got this. I just got a. I could unlock the version of the same phone I already had. I literally just replaced the phone straight up. I didn't want to spend any expensive. Well, it was expensive anyway, but it was still like cheaper than getting a new phone. So I still got another iPhone 10 instead. I just replaced the iPhone 10 with another iPhone 10. Well, the other phone still worked. I got it! I went through three repeat ship things. 40 minutes, you say, right? Oh, we'll take it. Zone Seek. 500 GP. 1,000. There's nothing I can't buy. 1,500. 2,000. 3,000. 5,000. 7,000. 7,000. Again, another reason why I think 9 is just a massive love letter to Final Fantasy 6. The auction house. There's so much in Final Fantasy 9 that's in Final Fantasy 6. I can't wait to do a replay for 9 now. And be like, wow, that's in 6, that's in 6, that's in 6, that's from 6, that's from 6. 8,000. Anyone doesn't know how about it? 10,000 GB. So, to this lucky person, take it away, please. Is there anything else here then that isn't, you know... Is there... Wait, so we got them all then. At least I know I've got everything. And all I got was... Shell, Osmos, and Rasp. I was wondering if there's anything else apart from that ship and a hero's ring. Okay. Apart from that thing at Nash that we're going to go look at now, is there anything else in the game that I should do? Go to the Moogle Cave. That's a tall order. You expect me to remember where the Moogle Cave is? You remember how long it took last time to do this? I know them. I know where it is in the mines. It's where in the mines. If I was a Moogle Cave. Then from here, I go... Oh, it's the Mag Rovers, guys! I forgot all about them. I forgot all about our favourite Mag Rovers. All 2 types of them. I spent an hour and a half lost in Nash on the revisit. Hey, that's right. That is doing 6,000 damage per hit. Second one, I didn't still only quick on I'd like to try and use that. Oh, Bismarck. What are you doing, buddy? Take out some animations. Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to take it. I'm going to pick Bismarck. No, because my name's Marsh, no, hey. It'll be 5 seconds. Hey, didn't kill him. Yeah, we didn't study anyone. I'll try and say something. Worth the now. Oh, of course, we went to the Noogle Cave. We went to the Noogle Cave, and the game was called the Noogle Cave, because I was like, oh, I just want to explore everything. I was like, oh. Then I had to go find Sasquatch. It was exactly here. That question. I'll have a look again. Now I've seen everything. There's one thing called, but that's just the thing. Why go my way? I don't know. Nice. Push the body. Wait, this is kind of the wrap up play for this is some secret boss with hidden mechanic. This is the area. I'll start again. We're going to have pretty much myself. Yeah, maybe I'll jump straight into the challenge like next week. I don't want to delay the challenge and be like, okay, and then we'll get on to doing it kind of thing. I'll just straight away rather than doing something else. You did test the Nash mines. Big South Piccolo. So the chest, South Piccolo, Jimmy South Piccolo on the wall that's normal. Why can't I move there? Or, right, what's the back of that? It's boring. You need to do one thing. So, don't ever loot Nash mines. So at the start of the game, don't loot Nash mines, South Piccolo, and you get better on day 1. That might be important for my damage run. Okay, cool. Are they significantly better? Or is it like, just like, hey, you get potions instead of tonic kind of thing? Oh, do you know what? Actually, I have Excalibur and I still haven't tried that. Really? What's the up? On the treasure chest? Later. I'll come look again on paper. Unless you want me to see it, on... Moogle charm. Oh my god, no way. After all this time, the last... Isn't that ironic? Isn't that just bittersweet? Isn't that just a better way to wrap up Final Fantasy VI for me? Hey, you've been complaining about encounters this over amount of encounters this entire time. Well, here you go. Here's a relic. That means you get no encounters for the rest of forever. I can't believe it's the final thing we find as well. You know how you said I had the worst luck? At least there is an item in the game that does that. Why? We pick up Mog there. Why didn't Mog just bring it with us? Mog just like left it there and then joins the party? Because I don't think that... Oh, I got a question. What's this island? Is this island insignificant? There's like a clue in here. There's a lady in here that says, this island is shown up to the north for the first time because of the world of ruin or whatever. But like, is there anything there? Right. It's significant? For what? Bam, bum, 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 bum. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're back. It's like old times. Time to relax. Home sweet home. Grandpa! This is terrible. Dunko's hurt. Dunko? The plan of it was to play every single boss you never did before and try to get knights of the rounds. Never done that before. Oh, good luck. You need the gold chocobo for Knights of the Round. Dunko, wake up. Who did this to you? It was Hidon, the beast you and I used to hunt. I almost had it. You took on Hidon? Dunko. He looks like the Mars be demanding emote there. You must avenge me. Oh. Gramps, why are you hesitating? Well, I spent my youth chasing that creature. To do it again at this age is more than I bargained for. That's the guy who's trying to fight Kefka. Dunko, rest easy. I'll do it for you. Grandpa! Just a minute. You don't think you're going alone, do you? I spent too many years of my life hunting that thing. It's my obsession, not yours. But Grandpa, this obsession of yours could easily slay you. You're my grandfather. You can't just sit idly by and watch you go. I can't believe I walked up and down that tower just to think it was going to unlock Shrago, and it didn't. Sorry, Realm. I'm so grateful that you care. But as its name implies, the Hidon is extremely difficult to find. Unless I go alone, it will not show itself. Next stop, Ebot's Rock. Phew. Is that the clue that I need to basically... Is that the interceptor? It is, isn't it? Do I still need them two? I take it I still need them. I take it I need Strago in the pie, but that's fine. Oh, there you go. That's the cave. Okay. I got Strago. I just wasn't sure if I had to be alone. I'm hungry. Hungry, 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 hungry. Feed me. Otherwise, I won't let you go by. I like to eat coral. Have you any? Sure. You must have more than one of those. What's a coral? Have fun? Here we go again. Oh, I don't have... Okay. What the heck is a coral? Do, 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 do. Oh, piece of coral. Found a save. Sure. I think like should have brought Mog with me. I really should learn Osmosis of that. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to get lost all the time in it. We're going to be here for like an hour and a half, aren't we? Come on. This is it. I thought it was about to wrap up 66 and then... You know, it's funny. I was editing one of my videos and I actually say, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy 16 during this playthrough. The habit didn't wear off. Oh my gosh, the fight! No. No, that's good. I should still be on it when you're back, unless I beat this now. Unless, well, you can tell me anything you want, basically. So, you're the one who needs to tell me if there's anything I've missed that's worth saying. Well, yeah, don't worry. You hello, you get out of work. You do you. Don't get. We're still playing it after, so. I'll play around. I'm sure there's someone up there can tell me if they do. I will figure out. It's a puzzle. I will do it. 2 pieces of coral. Where's all this coral? It says here I've got 11. Thanks for some of the post-game tips there. This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. It's kind of true, actually. 5 pieces. Wait a minute. This number thing is. I think I have to collect them all though. A displayer. Kind of like that. What? Two pieces of coral. Drive safe, by the way. You want us to tell you why that happened? You're coming back to life. Isn't it just mischance for death? How's it going, Darth? Good to see you, man. Isn't it just a failed death attempt? Why have a headache all of a sudden? You can answer, by the way. Mars, you know, everything's fine now. This is open season. The death instance, yeah, you can hit me with all the gimmicks and the mechanics. I'm really interested in all the mechanics and how things are worked out. If instance death hits an undead, it doesn't kill them. It brings them back as undead with full health. Okay. Yo, Darkwing, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh, come in. This is an emulated version of the SNES, yeah. I've upscaled it for you, so it looks a bit, so it's not like tiny on for the stream. But this is the SNES version for sure. I'm just using an emulator because there's no other way for me to stream it otherwise. But it worked on this guy, and this guy is undead, surely, right? No. I beat the game, yeah. We beat the game an hour ago or so. We're just doing post-game stuff. We're just mopping up, basically. Yeah, this is the SNES version of the game for sure. I always wanted to play this before we ever touch things like pixel remasters and stuff down the road. This is actually the first time playing it as an adult, so this felt like a first-time playthrough because I got to absorb it properly rather than probably how I took it when I was younger. But I've really loved playing this game. This is potentially become one of my favourites already. Watch out for that display! Hope you're having a good Friday, Darkwing. Good to have you here. Pieces of coral. Steady's always hitting hard. That's why after this, next week we're doing another playthrough of Final Fantasy VI, but Selly's only. So the only time that I'm not using her is the only time I'm using other party members where the game forces you to not use her, basically. Other than that, it would be just the Selly's only campaign at that point. Which, I know, it probably might be easy, but at the same time, I still think it'd be challenging because I'm limited to one character. I'm back here again. A slatter. What's going on? I'm stuck, man. It's gonna affect anyone that's using the Unity engine, yeah. I don't know why I'm attacking that guy. Just set up a spell. Getting lazy now. In what way will it affect them? So, you say specifically what? Is there a post or something that I should look at? Oh, okay. I think I understand what's going on a bit now. You randomly get walked into a room. It's not like predetermined. Because I went... Oh, because they count as downloads. So the dev's getting less money than they were already getting for being on Game Pass. You know what that means, don't you? That if those don't... Nintendo's not so much. Nintendo's not. But like... If Sony and... If they kind of need to stop the Unity from doing it. Unity is dead. That's it now. No one's going to use them anymore. That's the thing. But Pokemon's a mobile game. Like, it's not Nintendo. It's just their IP. They didn't develop the game. The people that I think the dev who did Pokemon Go is actually more independent. It isn't like a Nintendo team got together and made Pokemon Go. They had the concept idea and said it was like a small team that made it, and then they were like Nintendo were like, we love it, and they made it a mobile game. So I'm pretty sure it was like an indie game, Pokemon Go. I might be wrong. They definitely weren't a big team, I know that for sure. But yeah, I guess Pokemon Go is Unity. Oh, they do protect their IPs. I didn't forget at all. Well, that's going to result in two things. Devs will not use Game Pass and PS Plus anymore, which will force Sony and Microsoft to actually drop the prices of their overpriced subscription channels. Ironically, this is straight after Sony decided to increase the price, and Game Pass, who secretly also increased their price for average subscription services at best. Nintendo's cheap anyway, so as in like their subscription service is very reasonably priced for me, also, Nintendo's subscription service isn't affected by... it's not on their... It's not part of it. It's not on the Switch. Pokemon Go isn't on the Switch. So, it's not going to affect Nintendo there, per se. I think it'll affect Game Pass and PS Plus a lot more than it would affect Nintendo's Pokemon Go. But it also says that only certain games are getting hit by it. Like, there's only certain... What's the term? Certain... They said 90% of their user base aren't going to be affected by it. Well, at least that's what Unity have said anyway. Thank you for the hydrate, Empress. Hope you're doing well. Well, yeah, they're still dead because I said this from the start. It doesn't matter what they've done. They've already lost their reputation. Someone else will create an engine that's similar, if not better, and then they'll use them instead and have better things. They basically went back on what they basically the problem with the whole problem with this scenario is that the reason why people wanted to use Unity engine is because of how dev friendly they were, which is why a lot of indie devs used them. But them doing this completely goes back. It's almost like getting stabbed in the back. That's basically why they were like, yeah, we're out. So I'm going to say 90% it's going to be the big players, even if it's an indie dev. So it's still unfair to Team Cherry. You could argue, well, they made loads of money with Hollow Knight. It doesn't matter. There's still an indie dev that makes significantly less than AAA companies combined. You also have some big players with specialized contracts when it comes with Unity. I mean, what big players are using? Are we talking about indie or just in games in general? But that's very true, Seraphic. So there's that as well. Hard to remember where I am. This cave. Yeah. I don't think existing games are affected. I think it's going to be new games going forward. I don't think it's going to be games that already have already been released. I think going forward, it's going to be games that are released basically from next year that use Unity engine. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. I know because it's from a certain date anyway. It's not like it's happening tomorrow. But I don't think games that are already available, already out, are getting charged per download. They already have backtracked on some of it once. It's just another excuse. It's just another example where a dev is claiming that there's tough times even though they're making billions. And I can't stand it when rich companies do this. They're like, oh, well, we have to increase, like all of them, Netflix, Disney Plus, PS Plus, Game Pass, they all increase their subscription prices. Like, oh, well, you know, it's difficult times, you know, we need to raise the bar a bit to, you know, expand our catalogue, which is the biggest pile of nonsense ever because they make billion. They're doing it because they know they can, because they are the most popular services available. But they say it's not. It's the same for like Twitch. Twitch have gone crazy with ads and like not looking after the, you know, they see streamers as like users rather than like part of them. If they treated the streamers, for example, as like, if I felt like I was working with Twitch rather than on their, just using their platform, it would be a completely different environment, that kind of stuff. But big companies, they're all like that. They're all just like, well, tough times, increase the prices, and they increase the prices, and they do give out less offers, and they think it's because they say it's tough times, and it's just how big companies are. It just kind of sucks. I just had a hydrate, guys. Thanks for the Darth. Thanks for the Darth. Thanks for the hydrate card. Oh, I got quit. I didn't actually use riding yet. Like, Unity, we looked at the numbers last time. We did it the day it will happen, right? And they're in profit. They're making billions. They're not struggling in any way. If they say they are, they're lying. They're literally lying. And that's the worst part. They're literally lying. Never using Crusader ever again. I learned the I can't even use it because... What is this? You can't use your Esper, man. It affects a lot of indie games. Wait, is Sea of Stars even Unity? I don't think it is Unity, is it? I don't know for sure. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but... a piece of coral. Nope. 69%. Nice. Oh, a known player. Og. That was double commands. Did it fast. I don't think they can delete the game off the store. It's a good threat, but I'm not convinced they will. I'm stuffed completely full. Woo! Move! Oh yeah, you want to pass through, right? What the? Why would they just delete their game? I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to push them because saying we're going to remove our game is going to get a lot of fan bases and gamers to rise up against it. It was a good move. But someone else said they might do the same. I'll be honest, it's nice to see game devs rising out. You got the devs from Baldur's Gate saying AAA companies are just shortcutting and they're not making quality games. They're focusing all on quantity and doing average jobs to their games. And then they released their game. They did it a week before their game as well. And all the AAA... And you know it's true because the AAA companies, the other ones, were trying to tell them to stop. That's the thing. If they hadn't reacted, people would have been like, nah, it's just that. We know that you want to make kind of thing. But the fact the other companies tried to shush it is what made it funnier. But now indie devs are going to rise. The indie devs for sure will band together to a large degree. But they already support each other's games through Kickstarter and stuff. Like the dev from Crowspawn, from Team Cherry, has been supporting Crowspawn, which is a Metroidvania that will look and feel like Hollow Knight, but in its own way. And it's going to be up there with quality as well. Can we just kill the enemy, please? I want us. Why did I collect all that coral? Yeah, but I'm saying this at the start. It's nice to see this stuff happening. It's nice to see people vegan AAA company. Because it's just the rich people trying to. It's just the rich side of things trying to take advantage. It's because Baldur's Gate 3 devs were attacking other AAA devs, and AAA devs aren't going to budge. Indie devs are different. They have a different level of movement. That's hidden. What? That's no hidden. Sorry, Duff, do a bit. Oh, it was a random encounter. Okay. I mean, it's dead. That's what you don't stand much of a chance. Realm is insane. He's just so good. Not by hidden. There is a modder sword that makes everything like hard in this game. It was a boss. My character's a bit too strong now. I got learned Carefree. Learned Grand Train. Oh, that's Drago. Well, I didn't know about it. We came back. Oh, this is post game, isn't it? So I did it. I actually beat. I Hidon. Hidon. I have so gung ho. He is avenged. What's the gimmick to this cave then? Just collect all the rocks until you get back to that one thing? Or was there like a certain pattern? Gung ho. Gung ho. What's all the hubbubaloo? Listen to me. I defeated Hidden. You what? You beat Hidden? You're lying. Lying! No, he's not. He really defeated Hidden. Ho ho ho! If I didn't know better, I'd say Hidden wasn't my only enemy. I don't believe this! This has to be a joke. Ho ho ho! Hey, he's got the booger hug and laugh. I just noticed. By the way, how are your wounds healing, Gunko? Oh, they're fine. But that evening, there I was in a cave that seemed endless. Then before I knew it, boom, Hidden appeared. I started hidden straight in the eye. I stared hidden straight in the eye, lifted my staff and let him have it. Kapow! Whack! Crash! I wanted to show my enemy the true meaning of the word hero. And then exclamation mark rebirth Darth, and you can I posted it on YouTube. It's in Discord as well, but you can check out my reaction. What happened to Grandpa? He finally nodded off. I covered the interview notes as well. There's a lot of important information on it, so it might be worth knowing. However, let's let him be. He's nice and quiet. How about my wounds? Wait, first let me thank you. You have Grandpa. You gave Grandpa a reason to go and defeat something that had tormented him for decades. Even if you were faking, that creature meant business. What a granddaughter he's raised. Amazing. What a terrible actor you are. Damn, she just told it to him straight. Realm is like really cool. Only Strago could have beaten that in that. Only Strago could have been taken in by that performance. Yeah, hope you like it. Appreciate you clicking into it, though. With pleasure. Right. I don't know what to give here, but let's give a hero ring. Ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh, I can't play this, can I? It just plays for me. What? So auto haste, I guess, is probably best for here. Ping. Pod bracelet. Da 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 da. Oh. A torch shield. Question mark if equipped with an imp. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, we beat the cave. What was the gimmick? If you want to explain it to me. I got through it anyway. I noticed that the room shifting was random. I think it would just collect all the rock corals and then give it to him. I still got them all? Oh, I still got... Oh. I definitely have more than 11. I definitely have more than 12. Well, I think I had like 30. Grand Train. Yes, I did learn Grand Train. I didn't check out what it is, actually. That was bad of me. I don't think there's anything left to do unless you're the expert, actually. You're perfectly timed back. Is there anything else I should do? And I also should try out Grand Train. Maybe if it's try to go back in. Well, I wasn't there. I've only got access to my Twitch account this evening. On my browser. Within like, yeah. Oh. Take this. Curse shield. If we could break its curse, imagine its defensive power. A curse on your houses. Is cursed. Hey, his curse shield is cursed. -7. Weak. Set a true curse shield. So what happens if you put it? Okay, so what happens if I give it to somebody with a ribbon? Takes off everything apart from condemned. So how do you uncurse it? Or is it like obvious? Thanks, Nibbles. Good to see you as well. You said open up this menu. I'm not sure. Yeah, we got the Noogle charm. It's like the last relic I got in the game. Convenient, am I right? Ribbon and Curse Shield fight 256. Okay, we're not uncursing. You want me to go and fight 256 battles right now? Changes it to a Paladin Shield. Is that a God Mode shield by any chance? I'm not going to go fight 256 battles, guys. As fun idea as that sounds. Why doesn't it work with Go? Oh, because he just mimes, right? You're good, don't worry. I want to show off as much as we can. So say what you want to say. Anything you feel like we're missing, go ahead and say it. Oh wait, this house was here in the first version. Oh, hello. It's Duncan! Duncan! I remember Duncan. Wow. Whoa. Did we actually see him? Why? Why the surprise face? Did you think I'd gone? Duncan, I'm so glad you're safe. I've got all the espers. Whoa. I think we had Palidor the whole time. We've had Palador for ages. Sabin, this can't be. Tears? I can't remember where you get Palador now. You'll have to tell me. And I'll be like, yeah, I definitely did that part. What? Nothing happened to me. The earth yawned right open to take me, but I scrambled to safety. Sabin, it is now time to complete your training. Use these new skills to smash Kefka. There you go. Put him up. He just does mime, right? I've used him in fight. Suddenly it's a Dragon Ball Z fight. If they ever remade this, it's gonna look like a Dragon Ball Z fight. Duncan and Sabin having a fight. I call this the bum rush. Oh my gosh, they wouldn't call it the bum rush if they remade this game. Go, give Kefka that boot. Go, team! Don't worry about me, go destroy Kefka. Oh, this was an empty house. You can turn up here before the World of Ruin thing happens, right? But it's an empty house. There's nothing here. Yes, I remember. I remember the area. Okay. I think I understand the mechanic. Wait, he's solid. He's so good. He's basically a jack of all trades. So whatever you mime, you can just redo. Like, so I mimed Ultima, so he can now use Ultima at any given moment. There's nothing mimed. Same for dancing, slots, raids, sketch, lore, room blitz. Oh wait, okay, that's crazy. What's that line across? Is that just the game? You can mimic the really? It's just a bug. Oh, it's wait, this guy's actually really fun. Okay, see, it's not like oh, you have to time the mime and stuff like that. You can just go and farm whatever you want. Now, how much does it cost though? Is it MP costume? Let's have a look. The stats are garbage. Wait. I don't have to mime anything. He just has everything. I don't know. I thought you'd have to go around and like manually mime what you want out of him, but he just has everything. Everything you've ever learned, he just has it. Oh, he uses the combo of spells from your free fire members. That's still really good. He would have been great for the final fight. Well, if I needed the backup. That's okay. So that makes him a really interesting mechanic. I like that. That's a fun idea. That's a fun idea. Another character of an interesting thing. I love the innate for each character. They have some real unique, like, thing around them. Like, you can teach them all magic, but in reality, you're not really using magic with any of the characters apart from Fury. The best way to play this game really is just to have the two main people use magic, and everyone else just give them like cure and buffing spells and whatnot, and then just go from there. Evade stat does nothing. Oh my god, they did it to this game as well. It's like magic defense of Final Fantasy VII all over again. So this whole time, you're telling me they did the exact thing? You never learn, do they? This magic defense didn't work, and so this would be good for the next playthrough. So her magic blocks stat there is the same for both. Is 79% for evade as well, yeah? If I was to really... And force armor... Whatever the mystery veil is... That's 89 for both, yeah? What's the highest percent you can get? Although I have to balance out defense. 128 is max. How close I am! Okay. I don't think there's much else left to do in the game. I think I covered as much as we possibly could for the Let's Play, for the playthrough, on post-game. Yeah, I think we're clear. I think we're in the clear. I think it's good to say we're in the clear. Thank you to you guys in chat for helping me with post-game stuff. It's good to know. I'm kind of relieved to know that I only missed like a few, like 2 or 3 things, like in terms of like a dungeon, a couple of dungeons, and like a bit of story. So we covered all those hours flying around the airship for no reason. Wasn't for no reason. I said a lot of my thoughts after fighting Kefka. I've had time to put it all together. This game has been nothing but a joy to play. This wasn't my first time ever playing the game, but I don't have much. There was only like a certain memory at a certain point. I don't remember the ending. This felt very much like a fresh playthrough to me. It's the first time as an adult playing it, especially for sure. But I absorbed it way better than I ever have before. And yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite Final Fantasy games for sure. It just blew me away of how I have very little bad. You know how I've said a few times how I have very little criticism of Final Fantasy 9. I feel like the same with this game. Apart from the encounter rate, which is the encounter rate is for sure. It could be reduced in certain areas where there's loads of puzzles. So you can go around and find the switch that's in the middle of the floor. Because the game likes to troll you a bit. But, that was just old JRPGs at the time. Old RPGs, it will kind of... It's not the only one of its time of doing it. I did feel that the devs have put their own sense of humour in the game. Not just from the characters or the comedy and the humour. Even down to some of the puzzles and how things work and how things are hidden. I love the fact, one of my favourite things about this game is it's the most unlinear Final Fantasy. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I've been saying been arguing ages. All Final Fantasy is pretty much linear. I don't know why people say it's open world or whatnot. This game has a lot of unlinearity when you get to the world of Ruin. When they get to the games like this point. Because Celes is just like, right, I'm not going to give up. And then she gets to the main island, right? She gets to the main island. Right, you start here. Don't pull the start fight. You start here. You eventually get over here, and then you start. I think it's at this town. I think it's this town. Or this is Figaro. One of these towns here. Yeah, I think it's like around this town here. And then that's it. You just have to go around and find the entire crew. And I thought that was such a cool concept because you basically it felt like your own adventure. It felt like an adventure game in a Final Fantasy setting, and that for me was just like such an experience you don't get with even any of the Final Fantasy games, because they're all very linear and they tell you where to go. They make it explicitly obvious. Here there was just a few clues with a few NPCs. You had to kind of it was your own little mystery. Every character has like all these huge super cool mechanics. Go, what a character! He can basically be a jack of all trades if you want to mix it up and have a character that does everything. But at the same time, can go to Kefir's Tower as soon as you get Falcon. Oh, yeah, I was going to ask about that. You can go to Kefir's Tower as soon as you get the Falcon Tower's tomb. With just Selly, Saber, and Edgar. Yeah. I was wondering how much is optional. So you can beat the game without recollecting the crew. You can beat the game without Terra, basically. And she's like the main character. I don't know how that would work. Because obviously she's like got all the dialogue. But yeah. In the Cult Tower, if you press a hidden switch, we're never going back there again. Is it Edgar's ultimate tool? Okay, cool. We'll grab that on the second playthrough. But yeah, this whole game has been such an amazing experience. And I really enjoyed every bit about this game. And I'm glad that I played the SNES version. It's definitely, I can see why people say it's the best version. Like, I haven't played, I think my first was like the PS1 version. But like, it's just something about this version. It makes me really enjoy the Super Nintendo feel to it, you know? It really get looking at the art isn't just it isn't just me who felt it. There was people seeing this game for the first time in chat who were saying like the art and the sprites just look some of the best they've ever seen. And I agree, it's some of the best sprite work I've seen for that genre of game. It just felt a real polished experience and like a real... Nothing in this game felt rushed. You know, nothing in this game felt rushed. And this is what it should be about. This is what a true... You know, this felt like all of their work went into... All the previous 5 Final Fantasy are building up to this Final Fantasy. And it is at legendary status, for sure, this game. And it lives up to its nature. I mean, 7 obviously came out and blew the world away. But this game is something, if you love 7, go back and play this one. And especially if you love 9, go back and play this game. Because this game is 100% a love letter. Final Fantasy 9 is a love letter to Final Fantasy 6. And when we go back to 9, I can't wait to see how much stuff I didn't even realise was in 6. Or came from 6. Even down to the mechanics and how the game's set up. I know 9 has a lot of reference to a lot of old Final Fantasies. But mainly 6. Mainly 6. Even some of the main characters in 9 have similarities to the cast of this game. My tidbits, I guess, my criticisms, again, the encounter rate, unnecessarily high. Maybe in certain areas you can turn it up, certain areas you can turn it down. I know they have the ability to do that. So, especially when we first got to the floating continent the first time, it's way too much. And then, you know, I think it makes you way too more powerful as well. I think, now, this is an odd one. There's too many characters. Like, there's a lot of characters in the game, right? Which is fine, and they all get, a lot of them get an arc, right? I like the fact most of the main cast especially get arc, but the side characters kind of just feel there. I liked Amaro as a character in battle. I loved, what a cool mechanic. He just kind of like berserk mode. But Go-Go, like, obviously I didn't catch him my first playthrough. Amaro didn't need to be in it. Mog doesn't need to be. Mog's kind of like, is good at the start of the game, you know, with the Mog battle. That's just fine. He's a personality. He's a Nomura character. He's one of the characters the Nomura made. But even then, you know, like, still good. And some things are left in mystery, like Shadow and stuff like that. And it's just, yeah, it's really cool, like, things. But yeah, the cast is bigger, but this was the first Final Fantasy where you could have this many characters. Every Final Fantasy game that came before this, your main party was 4. Final Fantasy 1, you picked 4 characters, you went through the game. Final Fantasy 2, you had 4 characters, but you had 3 main ones, and I think the last one rejoined you at the end. 3, a very grey area. 4, you have... Wait, is there more than 4 characters? I know your party splits up. Cecil, Rosa, I don't remember 4 very well. But like, I'm pretty sure in 5 you only have 4 as well, right? 6 you have like 12. Or 13 in this case, or 14 characters. Which is kind of insane. That's a lot of characters. the junior of Shadow way back in the beginning. Yeah, vaguely. I didn't get. I missed Shadow. I missed saving Shadow, but I got all the side characters. Yeah. But yeah, overall, you know, apart from that, everything's fine. I wish the airship had the tent again, but the music. Do I need to say anymore? Nobumatsu always delivers in his games, and this game is one of the best soundtracks in the entire series. Up there with 8, up there with 9 soundtrack even. They're 2 of the best soundtracks in my opinion. And you know, 10 and 7 pretty much from that as well. But all Final Fantasy, I will say every Final Fantasy game, even the not so great Final Fantasies, all the ones that get a lot of criticism, the soundtracks always deliver, to be fair. I even said the same, one of my positive things for me was the soundtrack, and you know, so he has a total of 5 dreams that Fesh puts his memory. Oh, okay, so his backstory is all in the visions. I remember a few of them. We'll try and grab those on my next paper. But yeah, I think that's it. The fact that I can barely come up with more than like I don't even have a handful of criticisms. Like the characters, the stories. I love the characters. I love Terra's character. Like the story development for Terra is one of my favorite moments in the game, where she was like a weapon used by like by the Emperor all this time. She had no identity. She had no idea who she really was. She felt lost to the world. Locke's like, be you. It's your choice. You do what you want to do. And she still doesn't know what to do that. She just jumps on the bandwagon and is like, alright, fine, I'll save the world, I guess, since I've got nothing else better to do. And then once the events happen where Kefka wins and destroys the whole world, right? She becomes a mother to an orphanage. Like all the kids who lost their parents during that time in Moblit. She's been raising and looking after those children. And she found what love is. She found her own form of love. She got a parental love kind of thing. Developed parental love for those kids. And that's such a cool development. I don't think I've seen that in any Final Fantasy. That blew me away. Like the writing in that was one of the best writing in the game. And then like the fact that, I mean, it was a little comical how she came into being. You know, she's half Esper, half human, but then like her dad was like, you got a baby in you. Like that bit was kind of funny. Maybe if that ever got remade, it'd be fleshed out differently. But that was definitely one of my favorite parts of the game for storytelling. Obviously, Celes in the Opera House, and how Celes also goes through the same kind of battle as Terra. Like Terra and Celes have this connection with each other. They're both pretty much being used by the army and find their own identities. Locke is their key catalyst. He's like, you be you. And like I even felt like there was like kind of a romance potentially that could happen between Locke and Celes, or they have this bond. Like Celes is like the person she admires the most in this current point is Locke, because he basically saved her. He gave her like the light at the end of the tunnel, the breath of fresh air. Even down to the bandana thing or whatever, that she's like gives her that power to like go and come back, you know. Locke saw her as a person, exactly. But that's just who he is, that's his character, right? And he does it to Terra as well, but I think it, like, this story with it, to develop Celes, and that's why Celes is still my favorite character. Locke's back history of Rachel was so tragic and so sad. And just when you think, oh, we saved her, she's gonna come back, and then she doesn't. That bit had me, like, that bit was really emotional. Like, they obviously get 3 heavy stories. They're the 3 biggest characters in the game. But yeah, Locke isn't just some cocky thief, womanizer kind of, like, he's actually a really cool developed character. From the get-go. He's like deep from the start. You just don't know it yet. Rather, it's like if you compare it to something like Zidane in Final Fantasy IX, he starts off as a bit of a womanizer, cocky attitude, and then when he falls in love with Garnet, he grows into turning into this really deep character, and he starts addressing things that he's kept away for a long time, which is also a really good development. That's a different game. Diane, where you see him, he literally loses his son and his wife to Kefka, and it's just such a, and then he just keeps going, and he puts it until you do the ghost string thing, and he tries to like follow, and it's like, don't go, and that's really sad. And then there's the whole sequence where he gets trapped by those dream eaters or whatever they're called, and you have to save Cyan from becoming his own worst enemy. Almost, it's like a mental battle, and you kind of felt fight inside that. They're twins. I love their story. I love how Sabin was like a rebel and ran away from it, then gets this newfound of like peace to work with Edgar to like help him become the best king. And I think Edgar always set it up so that, I reckon that coin was like another double-sided coin, so that he knew that Sabin didn't want to be king and Edgar was fit to be the king, so he became the king, kind of thing. Like there's this like unspoken understanding for each other, despite their rivalry. Setsu's story is pretty cool. It wasn't like up there, but it was still like really cool with why he has the resolution to do the airship, and that this is his airship of the person he admired the most. Kefka is without a doubt one of the most evil villains in history. He's not like a misunderstood, got betrayed, was genetically made kind of villain. He is genetically made, but he has a weapon and a tool that he just sits there and laughs at destroying the world. Anyone who wants to have any hope, he just crushes it and then laughs about it. And he stayed consistent to this crazy evil maniac throughout, and I kind of love that. I love the fact that they kept him, his character, even at the very end. I thought he was going to turn into some robot, but even then he makes a joke at the end. You sound like a bunch of drivel coming out of a Get Help book or something like that. Like he still makes that comical side about him, like it's a true jester at the end of the game. So yeah, he's walking through the first magic experiments. How he even betrays the Emperor and does it, finds his own will to just kind of destroy the world, and he doesn't care. That kind of thing. Like, it's hard to make a good villain that doesn't care, but they did a great job with Kefka. Kefka is absolutely insane. By the way, that 200 coin is the same coin used by Celes and Edgar. If you have Edgar and save it in your pie and you get the airship. Oh really? So it is the same coin. That's cool. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I love all the stories. I love how much there is to uncover. I love the mechanics of the game. There's so much mechanics you can learn. The bosses are so refreshing. It isn't just do damage and win the fight kind of thing. It's like there's that boss where I had to find that guy, and even though there's a cheese for it, I fought between Sabin and Celes, and I was killing one of my characters off so he could get possessing my characters until he eventually died. That's kind of, no one's going to go, oh, just X-zone a boss and hope for the best kind of thing. And then obviously you can cheese it and do it that way as well, which is kind of funny. But that cheese only exists because of the mechanics of the game. It's not actually there. It disappears off the screen. There's the game weight loves Nosh way too much, by the way. There's a lot of mystery and unknown in the game, and experiencing was really fun. But all the bosses and mechanics have these so unique mechanics to them. And they're different, you know. The final boss was a really good final boss. The magic tower, despite the pain that I went through to beat it, was one of the coolest dungeons I've done in a long time in any game. In any game, modern RPG game. Modern RPG games don't come close to the creativity and thought that went into this game. When I say I like games and mechanics that like to challenge you, but they're not like punishing, this game is a perfect example of it. Like, playing 16 and then playing this has definitely made me go, why? This is why I love this game. You know, it was something that I feel like there's a lack of in modern gaming, and this game weren't afraid to just bust it out there and go full hand. So, you know, thank you to the fun of, you know, the Squaresoft staff always deliver their games, and this is definitely one of the greats. For me, is it better than 7? Just to answer the question, no, but that's because 7's super special to me. Just the same way 6 is super special, but I have obviously had that theory that the first Final Fantasy you play is usually your favourite. There are anomalies to this, but It's the one you spent most time as playing as a kid, probably in all likelihood as well. That's why 8 I still like, because I spent a long time playing. But yeah, 6 just come back and it's made me. It's really energized me to go back and play 5. Because I never officially finished 5. I actually got up to the bridge part. Remember beating the bridge part a long time ago and never went further than that. The one with Gilgamesh. You know, 4, 3. I want to go back, even though I'm doing it backwards effectively, just to see the bits more. Because seeing it backwards is actually more interesting. You can see that I was missing away of things come from. And 5, I've watched a lot of 5. There's a lot of sense of humour in it, so a lot of humour. I think it's the first game that fleshed out humour. So yeah, this game felt like a Final Fantasy for sure, and it felt like what Final Fantasy should be. There's a lot of talk this year in 2023 about what makes a Final Fantasy. What is a Final Fantasy? You know, and like people say 16 isn't a Final Fantasy. I'd say this game is a personification of Final Fantasy because it has the balance of humor, RPG, good, interesting mechanics. It has gameplay. It has character arcs. It has story. It has different stats. Everyone's strong in their own way as well. There isn't one weak character. Realm was a surpriser. Her stats are crazy. I regret not building her because her stats are crazy. The fact that she has more magic than Terra already. She's at 65, and Terra, who you think would be the higher magic stat, is only at 55 in my party. And Terra's doing full damage. So yeah, absolutely insane. But yeah, overall, thank you for everyone watching on Twitch. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here, especially in the post game. You get to kind of like nerd out and say, do this, Marsh, this is that, and like definitely like there are moments I feel like you guys are watching me probably going, oh my gosh, Marsh, if only you knew how easy this section can be if you knew this, that. And those on YouTube, thank you for watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my playthroughs. And let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If 6 means anything to you, what it means to you, favorite moments, the whole fallback. I want to hear all about it. I look forward to reading and responding to you as well. So, thank you for watching my full playthrough of Final Fantasy 6. There is a challenge run of Final Fantasy coming, so it's not the end of the content. I will see that one on next. Much love to you all.